Now in this video, I'm going to show you how you can get empty 1 gig for 133 naira and 45 gig for just 6,000 naira. Now I know you might be wondering if this is true or not, if it's a scam, if it's maybe a cheat code that you're going to press, but no, and it's actually legitimate from MTN directly. Now it's not just MTN alone, right? You can use it on any other network, Airtel or whatever it is that you are using. But I'm using MTN, so I'm going to use MTN in this tutorial. And then if you are using any network, it works the same way because they all use the same code now. So let's get into the tutorial.
Now in this video, I'm going to show you how to get MTN 45 gig for 6,000 naira. You can get 1 gig for 133 naira, and you can get 15 gig for 3,000 naira. Now let's get into it. Now it's the same code for, I mentioned MTN. You can make use of any network. I've tried it with Airtel because they use the same code. So just let's assume I'm using MTN right now. So you press their code, which is 312# and you send it. Data plans, reply 1. Data plans, then you see always on, this number 5 always on. Now if you are using Airtel, you might have to go to the next page like 2 times before you see that always on. So for me, always on is number 5 here. Then now you see 3,000 naira for 15 gig 1 month, that's 30 days. 6,000 naira for 45 gig 30 days. Now let's do the maths. Okay, before we do the maths, let's assume I'm going for the 2,000 for the 6,000 naira for 45 gig. So I'll just press 2 and you'll be charged 6,000 naira 45 gig monthly, always on data to produce. So if I want it to always auto renew after every 30 days, I click on 1. If I want it one off after these 30 days, don't do another one. Then 2, if I want to buy it for a friend instead, then I click on 3 and buy it for a friend. So now here's the math here. Now let's go to the calculator. If you are getting 45 gig for 6,000 naira, if you divide it, you see that 1 gig gives you 133 naira. 1 gig gives you 133 naira. And if you decide to go for the 3,000 naira for 15 gig, you see that 1 gig gives you 200 naira. So depending on how much you want, now you will notice that it is still very, very cheaper compared to you doing a normal data or a SME data or all this data that we buy, right? It's cheaper. 1 gig is 200 max. And this is one thing you need to note. The 45 gig will not be given to you at once. So when you subscribe to it, let's assume I subscribe to the 45 gig plan, right? That's 6,000 naira. They are going to give me 1.5 gig every day for 30 days. 1.5 gig every day for 30 days. So now it tells you to save your data because you will be able to plan the way you spend your data to just 1.5 gig daily, 1.5 gig daily, so that you won't spend much. And at the end of the month, you have only spent just 6,000 naira on data. Just 6,000 naira. You can see that is very, very cheap and beautiful. So I think you should go for it. Let me know if you'll be going for it. So 1.5 gig daily, I mean, it tells you 1.5 gig is a lot. You can use it to do almost everything you do, your Instagram, your WhatsApp, your Twitter and all of that. Then the following day you get another 1.5 gig for the whole of the 30 days, and that is how it works.
So now that you know how to get it done, will you be doing any of the data? Let me know. Drop a comment in the comments and so share this particular video with a friend because a lot of people need to know about it. It's not a cheat code, it's legal, so why not? And do it and let me know if you are able to get it done. And make sure you subscribe to my channel. It doesn't bite. Click that subscription button below. Right? I'll see you in the future.